He's funny and extremely handsome. Alex has been a gentleman from the very beginning and made you feel like the most special person in the room. Isn't that what we want? You felt all of this from that first date at the movies, and it has continued all the way to this day. And Alex, you also describe feelings in not an exact moment, just as Rachel described. You knew your story of self became a story of us when Rachel made you laugh at jokes that aren't funny. When she made you smile at moments that weren't always happy. Rachel refused to let discord be the order, always fighting for harmony. And you said, Alex, above all, she comes from a large world of loving, caring people, far larger than the one you come from. And you felt that love. And that's when you knew it. And see, it's interesting when you look at the two stories of two that are so closely connected and so closely aligned in their love, that you both describe a feeling, an emotion. Let your lives and your love learn from God. Never forgetting that what you have here today will be more if you live each of your days together in faith. So go together through this. As we begin, Alex and Rachel have prepared some words they're going to share to each other, and then we're also going to exchange vows to one another. So Alex, I ask you.
Rachel Christine Rizzo, I love you forever. And I vow always lift you up, eternally cherish after you, never go to bed angry with you, always have your back. Should I put that one?
You may think that I have saved you, but you have saved me. I was lost in life, and with you by my side, I always feel grounded. I have never loved anyone the way that I have loved you. I vow to never stop loving you and to always support you in any decisions that you may make or make. I am your rock. This is your mountain. I can't wait to grow in our life together.
Alex, if you would repeat after me. I, Alex, repeat after me.
I, Alex, with you, Rachel,
Be my way
be my right hand,
to heaven
heaven, forward,
from this day forward.
from this day forward,
For better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poor,
for rich, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish.
love and cherish,
So that we will support
and
you
that do us part,
according to God's holy ordinance.
according to God's holy ordinance,
And thereto,
and therefore, blessed be my faith.
I, Rachel, take me
I, Rachel, take thee out,
to be the husband.
be my wedded husband,
I will hold
a household
from this day forward.
from this day forward, for better, for worse,
For richer, for poor,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish.
to love and to cherish,
Till death do us part.
till death do us part,
According to God's holy ordinance.
according to God's holy ordinance,
And thereto,
and thereto, I pledge thee my faith.
the rings, they are significant of many things, and each of you have different stories about what these rings are. But the purity of the metal that's in them and the circle, the unending circle, represents that purity and unending circle of love that you have for one another. As you prepare to receive these, I pray that you feel the warmth and love of each other that is in these that the other is giving to you. Let's pray together. Let us bless, O Lord, the giving and the receiving of these rings, that they who wear them may live in your peace, walk in your grace, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Rachel, this ring means a lot to you. I'm sure that your mind is dancing with images of what it's going to feel like of this moment, of this day. You will look at this ring with love, and you will admire Alex for giving it to you. When Alex was away from you, it will comfort you. I want you to always remember this moment, the first time it was placed on your finger. Alex's love is represented in the giving of this ring. And token and pledge of our constant faith. Amen. Alex, Rachel, with this. Alex tonight. Rachel and Alex tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Def Jeff. I'm here on behalf of Jam and Beat DJs. It is my great pleasure to be here for this very special occasion. Are you ready to meet the bridal party? All right, then please join me in welcoming to the dance floor. Let's hear it for the parents of the bride, Billy Joe and John Rizzo. Let's hear it for the mother of the groom, Christine Penike, escorted by John Corbin. Let's hear for the grandmother of the bride, Patricia Miller, escorted by John Cooper. Starting with Eric, Jordan, and Jay. Tonight's gonna be dance. Let's hear it one more time for the newlyweds.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. I'll set her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all that. You look perfect tonight.
All right, everyone can take their seats, but I do need the bride to stay on the dance floor, please. And I need the father of the bride on the dance floor as well. For the father-daughter dance.
Everything falls into place like the flip of a switch. Well, my mama told me every day is like this. Well, you don't need to worry, every day is like this. Well, no one's in a hurry, every day is like this. Well, you don't get betrayed by that old Judas kiss. Oh, my mama told me every day is like this. When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't need a chance, there'll be days like this.
Serving as his best man this evening. Let me extend thanks to you for sharing this special evening with us. For those of you who don't know much about Alex and I's relationship, let me fill you in a bit. which means I've been around for his entire life. And I've had the privilege of watching him grow into one of the best men I know, aside from our own father. I like to think that I've impacted his life in some way, but really, he's impacted mine the most. Even though there were times that we were each other's greatest enemies, Alex has always been there for me. He would always use his wit and humor to comfort me when I was feeling down. Or be brave and lead the way when a leader needed to step up. Thank you so much for being so wonderful, little bro. Now, I can't forget to mention the ravishing bride, who is now my little sister. Rachel, you came into Alex's life when it was at his darkest, and like a ray of light, you lit everything up. You and your wonderful family have taken such good care of Alex, and words cannot express how grateful I am for this. I am so happy that the both of you have chosen to spend the rest of your lives together, and I am honored to call you sister. With your help and Alex's hard work, you both have accomplished so much. Since Dad isn't here to say this, I would like to say this on his behalf. Alex, I am so proud of you. Your mother is so proud of you. Your family is so proud of you. You are always loved and cherished. Now, let us all raise our glasses to Alex. His beautiful wife, Rachel. And the incredible journey they are about to embark on. There we go, you guys. Thank you guys so much.
All right, next up, let's hear it for the maid of honor, Kimberly.
My name is Kimmy. I've been a family friend of Rachel for about 22 years now. This is kind of nerve-wracking, but okay. So, for a little backstory, when I was 2 years old, my mom noticed that there was a dog wandering around the neighborhood, and she could tell that the dog was a little lost, so she wrangled this dog, who we now know as Brandy, into our garage and saw that there was a phone number on the tag, so she decided to call it. So shortly after, Billy Joe showed up, and thereafter, she was then promptly lured into our house. So my mom saw that she had kids, so she thought, jackpot. Rachel and I were then forced to be friends by my mother's involuntary imposed captivity of our then neighbors. Anyways, fast forward 20 years, and here we are, helping a sister get her wedding on. I cherish the bond that Rachel and I have formed on that fateful day in 1996. And I couldn't remember, sorry. And I couldn't be happier that we're still friends today. She's the kind of friend that I can call at any time and that I can ramble on about anything to. Even though we're 300 miles apart, we've had each other's backs the whole time. As for Alex, poor guy had no idea what he was getting himself into when he saw me roll up into his driveway. Thank you for not backing away and accepting me with open arms. It's nice to see someone who can be so patient with Rachel's descriptive run-on sentences. The love Alex shows for Rachel brings me comfort to know how well off they are for each other. It is my honor to be up here and standing beside you both on your special day. So if we could just all raise our glasses and have a toast to 4 things. To Brandy, the dog. All right? R.I.P. We miss you, babe. How far people will travel for a free meal. For John and Billy for open bar tonight. You guys are the real MVPs. And most importantly, for Alex and Rachel on their special day. So cheers. Happily ever after. Love you guys. Cheers. Thank you.
This is traditional. I don't remember
All
this
right,
part.
just have to tell a quick story about Alex and myself. Over the last few years, Alex and I have had a lot of deep conversations about different things. Alex is a very bright young man. Well, one day Alex was talking about giving a speech, and he said, he said, if you have to read off a card, you're really not prepared for your speech. So I said to Alex, I would agree with you. That is very true. However, I'm old. I have cards. Drop my glasses. So please, Alex, don't, there's kids here, don't bust my... Oh, sorry, testicles. Okay. So, I just wanted to, welcome everyone and thank all of you for coming to celebrate this special day for Rachel and Alex. Some of you have traveled a great distance and to share this day with us, and we really appreciate it. All right. So I would like to welcome Alex, Tyler, Mark, and Christine, and the legend Glenn Tenike to our family. I'd also like to thank a very special, beautiful woman that's in my life. Does anyone know her name? Her name is Billy Joe, and I love her dearly. She has been planning this day since July 7th, 1993. So, as some of you know, I'm kind of an emotional guy, right? So I might get a little overwhelmed. So I've asked my wife to slap me in the face if that happens, help me get my stuff together, but don't do it before. So Billy Joe and I are so proud of the woman that Rachel has become, but life is, yes, we are, woo! Life for Rachel did not always start out that easy. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you do know the speech. I said it to poor Madeline 400 times. I'm sorry. So maybe you should slap me in the face. So while Billy Joe was pregnant for Rachel, carried Rachel 7.5 months of that pregnancy, Billy Joe was very ill. I have to get this out. Okay. So we should have known by then that this kid was going to be a handful, that's for sure. So Rachel was born July 7th, 1993, a day we'll never forget. Rachel was born premature, and I remember seeing her for the very first time. There she was in intensive care, and Rachel had met her first guardian angel. It was a nurse who kept Rachel alive for 6 hours by hand, no machine. Thank her for that. And there was no neonatal care where at the hospital Rachel was at. So she was transferred to St. Joe's Hospital, and she remained there for a month. They were tough times, but we all survived together. Okay, let's speed it up. So now, fast forward 25 years, Billy Joe and I are blessed with a smart, strong, intelligent, educated, very educated, and very ambitious young woman. And then she brought Alex into our lives. Well, as a father, I was watching him closely. Thoughts were running through my mind. Would he protect her? Would he encourage her? Would he be there to be kind and respect her like I always had? I was studying this guy closely and looking for him to slip up. But he never did. Alex didn't slip up. All right, so this is pretty cool. So the first gift that Alex got Rachel was a pink camel hunting knife. So at that point I thought, you know, this guy's done. So boy was I wrong though. Rachel was so happy. The next gift was a fishing pole. A pretty good one. It's called an ugly stick. It's actually very good, and I thought, okay, Rachel's really gonna be pissed now. And again, to my surprise, she was very happy. Well, the last one should have done it. It was Christmas time, and Alex was giving Rachel a gift. And there it was. She opened it up, and it was this very elaborate wilderness survival kit. I thought, okay, he blew it. It's done. Last straw. And then Rachel's face lit up like a Christmas tree. She had a huge smile on her face. She was so excited. And then it hit me. This part's going to be rough. That this guy wants Rachel to be strong and independent, but most of all, that if they were ever faced with a tough situation, that Alex wants Rachel to survive. It was then that I knew that Alex would protect her the rest of his life. Alex, this is a father's dream. It's truly a father's dream for his daughter. We love you, both of you. So let me wrap it up with this by sharing a few words of wisdom to a happy marriage. Alex, you're always wrong. Never fight. All right, ladies, come on. So, never fight about money, and you ask how. Well, at the end of the day, if you just don't have money to pay the bill, you don't do it, but don't ever argue about money. Most of all, be kind and respect each other, and live by the sundown rule. Solve your problems before the sun goes down. Learn to forgive each other before the sun goes down. So with that being said, please raise your glasses, everyone. To Alex and Rachel, may they live a long, happy, healthy life together, and may nothing or anyone ever come between you two. Love you guys. See, it did end.
Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? Good? Everybody ready to get the party started? Yeah! Woo! I just wanted to say a few words before we really got down to having some fun. You know, I remember the first time I met Alex, I thought to myself, it's big, you know? And then when I found out that they were going to get married, I thought to myself, is Alex really the right person? And the answer is definitely yes. I'm very happy for them. I'm very happy for Rachel. I'm very happy for Alex. And I think it's definitely time to celebrate. So let's get the music going and let's get the party started. Here's to Rachel and Alex. All right, folks, just one more thing before we get this party officially started. The bride and groom are going to cut the cake.
It sounded like you said the bride and grandma. The bride and grandma are going to cut the cake.
The bride and groom are going to head on over to the cake cutting area to cut the cake. If you'd like to head on over and watch them, you may do so. We do have professional photographers in the room. All right, the bride and groom are going to cut the cake. I'll play a little cake cutting music for them. the dance floor. All the single fellas on the